the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Yemfa yani nchiremu ewo the Accra High Court, the Financial and Economic Crime Division of the Accra High Court. Justice Efia Sewa Asari Buchi Atrasi. Nina the case involving Dr. Casey Latoforsen, the first accused, Richard Jakpa, the third accused, in the 2.37 million euro ambulance scandal. Now, the last sitting of the court, Ebetoja said documents be yani tender in as evidence. Yeah, documents support to the fact that Richard Jakpa was released from the Ghana Armed Forces on the grounds of fraudulent activities. Dr. Abdul Basit Bamba and Afe lawyer Tadio Sori, counsels representing the third accused, requested that court subpoenaed the Chief of Defense Staff and the Secretary to the Ghana Armed Forces to give testimony with reference to Sa Letenen Krata Abitubia from the Ghana Armed Forces are Richard Jakpa, so binding the yebi were done with the Ghana Armed Forces in tea. Ye no dino or media dance. In fact, and then court, the Secretary to the Ghana Army was present in court as a subpoenaed witness. Now, cross-examination no equal so gidi. In fact, your audio no ha ye bebo at the achiremo. Now, interesting revelations, interesting answers in the PPM with regards to set the Ghana Armed Forces faso mu do mujuma. Kwan yo mo faso at the caution an officer in the service and Sankrana Oma issue release letter diama. Yes, it is a long process. In the answer, Ghana Forces Club issue release letter to an officer say Usuba no ni yenti yenyu free na a pass it through enormous steps. Anya some ketwa. And some day e be a hwi pango e wo the Accra High Court. And ewie ya me no mo ka say ya cross examination kra nya ma wie. But this is the first part of the cross-examination. Dr. Abdul Basit Bambaye. The second part, the Attorney General Godfrey Yabadamine, and also the home information. Go straight to the Financial and Economic Crime Division of the Accra High Court. Now, Yankwaji, live proceedings from court. Now, Wakaseti, now make judgment for your own self.
Give it to a staff. Thank you. Yes, please.
So, as the custodian of military documents, was this document in your custody?
No.
Yes, my lady.
How do I am told you are supposed to be the ones who have worked in the court for a long time. Is that not so? No, it's not your fault. Yes.
This document was in your custody.
A copy.
Yes, this document is in your custody.
A copy.
Oh, very well. Now, it was tendered in evidence by the prosecution with a cover letter from the Minister of Defense. It was the request made to you for this evidence as the custodian of political documents.
Sir, not to read here, just answer my questions. If you ever have to refer to any document, please, you have to seek permission first. Thank you. You are a lawyer by training, aren't you?
No, really.
Okay, then I forgive. Yes, please.
I have not released any such document.
Now, the exhibit BF2 that we just looked at was tendered in evidence together with exhibit BF3, which follows BF2. I'll show it. In the last sentence of the first paragraph, paragraph 1 of exhibit BF3, it is there indicated the military rules under which the third accused employment with the Ghana Armed Forces was terminated. Do you see it?
Yes, my.
And can you confirm to the court what specific rules were referred to?
Are you looking at exhibit B?
Yes, ma'am.
Use that one.
But the regulation, I want to read what is captured in the document. I think that is what you want.
Like I said, then in that case, you should say, I want to refer to the regulation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I want to refer to the regulation.
And you have permission to refer to the regulation.
Okay. To read what the paragraph 1 says, Lieutenant R.A. Jakpa is to be released from the armed forces with effect from 1st November 2007. He will be released under item 2A of the table to Article 1501 of Reference A, and his service records as follows. What Article 1508(2) 15 says that?
Hold on, sir. Please hold on. Mr. Sorry. I think that before the witness can make reference to Article 15A. Now, this is not legislation as an act of parliament, is it? Is it an act of parliament?
I think so.
Is it? Let me see. Is it an act of parliament? No, because the reason why I'm asking that if it is an act of parliament, then it needs not be put in evidence. But if it is not an act of parliament, then it must properly be put in evidence before it can be referred to. Is this an act of parliament? Is it a legislative instrument? What is it?
They are regulations.
They are regulations. They are internal regulations. So I think
that's actually really needing to be that. So I'm not going to put it there.
Okay.
Am I putting it there?
No.
Yes, I know what the AG is talking about. It is.
It is already.
Yes, it is.
Answers.
It's part of the BF3. Yeah.
Please let me see.
Yes. So
let me see. So sorry, it is not part of BF3.
No, it's not part of BF3.
It just states the regulation under which, but the regulation, the wording of the regulation is not in evidence.
No.
Okay, continue, please.
Yes.
Sir, just answer the questions that I put to you. If you think you have further information, then you give it. Can you repeat your question, please, Mr. Sorry?
It's quite difficult to follow all the others. But the question I asked you was that can you confirm the specific rule under which his services with the Ghana Armed Forces were terminated?
Sir, please, because it is not specific, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. But you need not read the document because it is not in evidence. Continue, please. Mr. Jude.
Then I need to because I thought by reading what the regulation says, that is what will bring it out. Because as for two, it was released under item 2A.
That's all.
That's correct.
So if you take a look at the documents attached, there are three, maybe too much. There are just two leaflets attached, and they make reference to the rule stated in exhibit BF3. Look, there are some two leaflets attached to exhibit BF3. Now, those are the military rules that have been summarized in those two leaflets. Is that correct? Now, the specific rule 2A referred to in paragraph 1 of exhibit BF3. Can you find it anywhere in those rules that I've just read it? In the two leaflets, can you find it anywhere in the two rule 2A?
Yeah, inefficiency. 2A is inefficient first is inefficiency through continued through continued lack of application or interest.
So 2A is limited only to lack of application or interest, or does it cover any other?
The main also is inefficiency.
Yes.
The inefficiency comes with 2A, 2B, 2C.
Good.
The first one is 2A.
Good.
And they all fall under inefficiency.
Good. And what does inefficiency mean according to this rule?
That's what it has meant to you. Through lack of continued application.
Yes, sir. Now let's go back to the BF2. In the last sentence of paragraph 1 of exhibit
Application.
BF2, several matters are alleged against the accused. Can you read it? BF2, are you ready? Yeah, BF2.
That's right.
So I said the last sentence of paragraph 1. If you look at it, it starts with also the service with the colors. Good. And it indicates, it makes some number of allegations against it. Can you briefly confirm to the court what those allegations are?
This paper makes reference to certain correspondence that were issued in May 2004, a special report that was written. When you go into a special report, all those information are there.
Yes. But what does this one say? Yes, the sentence, the question I asked you was, the last sentence beginning with also makes allegations against the accused person. What are those allegations? That was the question.
I'm saying that those allegations we find in a special report.
Very well. Can you read what that sentence says?
On this paper?
Yes.
Also, permission.
Yes.
Also, a service for the colors has been largely unsatisfactory, marked by consistent fraudulent conduct, aggressiveness, and general indiscipline.
Now let's go back to BF3. And the attachment that talks about inefficiency through lack of application and interest. Can you find any of those allegations in exhibit BF2 listed here?
Release instructions, principal. When release instructions from the armed forces, the system doesn't capture offenses the soldier or the officer committed. It's only the terms and conditions under which the person is going home. That is what is captured here.
So, even if I agree with you that what you're saying is correct, the question is, can you find the allegations in exhibit BF2 in the rule 2A of the attachment that you have looked at? Can you find it there?
I'm just saying that we don't put offenses in release instructions, so you can't find it there.
That's what I'm asking. You can't find it there. Let's go back to BF2. Can you find the accused copy in this letter?
On your paper, I can see it.
No.
But if I may explain.
Yes, sir.
This is a report that was written about an officer's conduct. When you write such reports, we don't copy him. Before this letter will be written, or such a letter will be written about an officer, the officer might have gone through interviews about something that he might have done, he or she might have done. So it's upon consistent, probably advice or interviews, that is when this paper is generated. So when it is generated, it has a purpose. And you look at this paper from Army Headquarters to the Chief of Staff. The Army Headquarters signed by Major General, Brigadier General Hiabulu, the Chief of the Army Staff, sending it to Chief of Staff, meaning that from the unit level, things might have happened. The service headquarters wouldn't get up and write anything about an officer and just send it to Chief of Staff. So things will come from the service headquarters consistently. Even one report from the service unit of the officer cannot even generate this paper. Upon consistent, persistent, whatever, offenses, cautioning, interviews, whatever, that is what will culminate in this kind of write-up. And the officer will not copy.
So, from your testimony you have just given, in paragraph 1 of exhibit ER2, where it indicates that the third accused has been guilty of fraudulent conduct, there will be evidence in your records of the interviews and the processes he went through in respect of this fraudulent conduct. Is that correct?
It will, my lady. It will be at the officers' unit. The details of whatever went on will be at the officers' unit. So after persistence or interviews, that the unit will write, probably through the command, to even the unit cannot even write directly to the service headquarters. They have to write through the command. If it's in Southern Command, if it's in Central Command, through Central Command to Army Headquarters. So those details will be at the unit level, but will not be at MS level.
So, insofar as the accused is concerned, what unit would that be? The third accused
was at two independent in Sudan. And the main umbrella is Armor Regiment in Accra.
As the custodian of records involving commissioned officers, do you have some of these documents to show the fraudulent conduct and the engagements they had with the accused person relative to this fraudulent conduct?
My lady, like I said earlier, and I think I've said it repeatedly, I'm saying that the details would not be at the next level, but any interview that probably he attends, when a report is written, a copy will be given to the secretary. When he goes to the service, the copy may even be exactly and indicate what kind of issues came up, and it will be captured in the report. So if you take a special report, you see all those things that he went through.
Are you capable of accessing those documents from the unit level as the military secretary?
Yes. I deal directly with the CDS and the service. So in the service, that should be in a position to do it. Respectfully.
The service?
Yes, the service headquarters.
Manager of your